The fact that it's so simple and so easy to make money nowadays really needs to be studied. Because if you're like me, somebody who's actually had to work for their money, and you kind of know exactly what you have at your fingertips, especially when I tell you about what the way to make money now, just simply with your phone, with this thing that you're watching me from. If you're watching me on a phone or if you're watching me on a laptop, and I've been practicing this ever since 2020, I would say. 2022 is when I really came into to try when I really started to understand exactly how to make money from my phone. I don't even use my laptop anymore. A lot of people, they still have to use their laptop, but I just use solely my phone. So that means I can work from anywhere. As long as I have a Wi-Fi connection, I pretty much have an opportunity to make money. And that's really what I want to bring to you guys' attention, especially when we talk about how to make money online, strictly through your phone, through Wi-Fi's. Make sure you watch this video all the way to the end and share this with somebody that you care about, because what I'm about to share in this video is going to be life-changing. If you implement it and you actually do what I say, or if you just add this to your journey, I think a lot of good things are going to happen for you, because you have to remember money comes from one place and one place only, other people. And when you understand that, and you understand that money comes from other people, like, you'll never ever be without, because you know exactly where to extract it from. You know exactly where to get it from. A lot of people, like to tell you that, hey, money comes from maybe drop shipping, or maybe what I'm about to tell you, a business model, or maybe real estate, but money doesn't come from any of those things. It comes from people. That's why people will even go as far as telling you, hey, if you want to make money, then you have to try to impact people emotionally, which is true. But the bottom line is you have to understand people. And if you're a human being and if you're a person, and you can definitely understand people, because you just have to look within yourself, see what you enjoy, see what you like, and you'll be able to make a lot of money. And it's crazy how so many people run past this idea and this concept of making money and generating income. But that's why I've decided to become a master at generating income, not making money. There's a difference between making money and generating income, because making money is too loosey goosey. It's too, like, all over the place. It's very vague. It's just selfish. But generating income, process. So when you identify a problem, you see what's working and you see what's not working. You implement what's working. You take the emotion out of the situation, and you generate income. So this video today, I'm going to share with you exactly how to generate income through a very specific business model that is called PDF sales, PDF selling PDFs. And I'm going to tell you exactly why this works and why it doesn't work. So yeah, once again, share this video with someone that you care about. Save this video for later and watch it all the way to the end. Share with a family member or a friend. So PDFs, what are PDFs? PDFs are small little guides that you can sell. Now, I don't know if you know this, but have you ever been talking to somebody and they got like a pair of shoes, and you want to know where those pair of shoes are, and you say something like, hey, where are those shoes from? And they tell you. Now, if they decide to not tell you, all of a sudden that information becomes valuable, right? Because you want to know where the shoes are from, or you want to know where they got this from, where they got that from. So PDF is like the online version of word of mouth. And that's one thing about being older. And I'm gonna kind of like go off on a tangent a little bit, because I want you guys to understand the power that you have when you're older. When you're older, you can start to connect things, especially if you pay attention. Like me, I've always been the type of person who pays attention. So when you become older, you can connect things. Like, some people will see PDFs and say, oh, how can a little guy just sell? But I can see it and say, you know what, it definitely will sell, because I remember when people used to ask me, hey, where'd you get that shirt from? Right? Like right now I'm going viral and people are asking me where I get this shirt from, but I have a tailor in Pakistan that I send him ideas of things that I see online, and then he makes it for me. I give him my measurements and he makes it for me. So just me telling them that, they're like, oh, I don't want to go and search for a tailor myself. Can you show me can you put me in contact with your tailor? Now, what I could do is make a small little guide and charge them $5.99, which is nothing, because they were planning on spending, because this cost me, I think, about $400. The shirt right here, $400. It was a whole denim outfit. So this cost me like $400, and they're planning on spending that. So if I could charge them $5.99 for a small little PDF guide that has everything itemized and lined out, so, and with all of the links and the WhatsApp connection and everything, I could sell that to them for $5.99. They will see that as something good. Now, if I sell that to 10 people for $5.99, I've generated income. If I sold that $5.99 guide to 100,000 people, I've now generated a ton of income. That's pretty much what I want you guys to understand. When you generate income, the way to generate income is by selling it to the masses. That's how you're going to make money from PDF. So PDF guide. So and it's easier now, because now making the guide is simpler, because you have AI, you have technology, and technology can pretty much make the guide for you. So, or you can focus all of your efforts on marketing. Because remember, the number one thing in a business is marketing. Helping people know about your product and your service that you actually promote that you actually sell, the proposition that you actually offer, that's how you're going to generate income, by doubling down on the marketing. You're not going to generate any type of income by having this pretty website, having this pretty. I don't even think you should go get a website, honestly speaking. I think you should focus 90% of your efforts on marketing, because marketing is really where the magic lies. Even me, I have a ton of followers, but that's because I focus on the marketing. I focus on the message. So when you market the message very, very well, a lot of people are going to see it, and then they will become interested, and then you can sell a product later. So, market first, sell second, and then fulfill the product last. That's the last thing you should do. A lot of people usually do it the reverse. They make the product first, then they try to sell it, and then they market it. That's not how it should be. You gotta market it first. Make sure you get interest first, and then after you get interest, then you sell the product. And after you sell the product, then you fulfill the product. That's how it should be. So that was just a small little example of how a PDF guide can do, and how a PDF guide can be powerful. Now, if I don't give that person that information, guess what? That information now becomes valuable, like I stated before. So what you want to do now is craft that information, put it in a way where people can actually see it, get value from it, and they can act on it. So you want to make it impactful, and you want to give the person the ability to act on it. And I think that's very powerful, and that's exactly how you can make so much money with just PDF guides. Simple as that. Now, there's tons and tons of ideas out there. I just gave you one example from my personal experience, because a lot of people are asking me, since I'm going pretty viral right now, hey, where'd you get that denim suit from? Where'd you get that cologne from? Those are little things that I could turn into PDF guides if I wanted to, and I could share that information with them. I could do that, right? But you probably don't have an idea. You do, but you probably don't have the sixth sense or the third eye to see that idea. So what you're gonna do is go through the best ideas that are out there online. So online, there's about 4 or 5 ideas that you could really go to that will always work. And the first one is health. The second one is wealth. Then there's love, and there's relationships. And I think the last one is health, wealth, love, and relationships. Health, wealth, love, and relationships. I forget what the fifth one is, but it's similar to those ones. Health, and that's so vast. You could do fitness. You could do how to lose 10 pounds in 10 days. You could do the best way to eat just so you could be healthier. You could do how to work out in the gym. There's so many things you could do in health, because health is wealth. And then you have wealth. Wealth is probably the one that you probably know about, which is like a PDF guide, how to make money in 10 days. Like this right here is wealth content. How to make money, how to generate income, financial literacy courses. You're basically teaching somebody something, and you're giving them some type of information that will be impactful for the rest of their life. And then love is just like, how to get a girlfriend in 16 days, or how to get something in 20 days. Or notice in everything that I'm doing, I'm attaching a timeline to it, because that's what's going to give it value, because people want results, and that will help them have an expectation of when they can kind of think of when to expect the results. People pay for systems, and that's actually my trick. I actually put a time limit on it. So how to make money in 90 days, how to become a millionaire in 90 days, or how to become financially free in 90 days. Things like that is how I try to earn income. All right, guys. So my mic is about to die, so I'm gonna end the video here. But if you have any questions or concerns, I try to do my best to answer all of the comments. But as you can tell, I like to teach in a conversational style, so I'm not gonna have a whole bunch of things going all over the place and distracting you from the actual main goal, which is to take action. But yeah, PDF guides is definitely one of the ways that you could be rich and successful. So if you want to learn exactly how to do that, just leave a comment down below if you have any questions or concerns, and I can help you out with that, because I'd rather make content off of things that you guys are interested in instead of just what I'm interested in. So my job is to serve you. So yeah, come get this service. And just for context, this is how much I've made from PDF guides, and that's just in like the last 3 months or so. So yeah, definitely it works. And if you want to know my method and how I do it, then comment down below any questions or concerns or queries you might have, and I'll do my best to answer it. All right, guys, take care.